Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Simeon, by Shim Krakadush, double honors to other apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation, Joachim, teach all true sincerity. Um, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna start this lesson or this video in Joel chapter 8, verse 8. It says, "For acquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself for the search of their fathers." So we are basically supposed to be searching out the old ancient paths of our forefathers, who are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs. Supposed to look at how they walked with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and we're supposed to basically walk in those ancient old ways, because the way they did it was the right way. The way they did it was the right way. Because there are examples. There are examples to follow. You know, and it shows that Yahweh Bashim Shai didn't leave them or forsake them, because they called upon him and had faith and feared him. It shows that Yahweh Bashim Shai will never leave you nor forsake you if you have faith and call upon him in truth and sincerity. So my next scripture I want to get is Jeremiah 6 verse 16. This is Jeremiah 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see, ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein. Ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. And it says, thus saith the Lord, thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the way and see, ask for the old paths. And we're supposed to continue going after the old path, the old ways. Like we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's going back to the paths that we knew before, and that's the old path. Come back to the law, statutes, commandments. Following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. That's going back to the old paths, and having faith and trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And fearing the Heavenly Father. That's basically going a good way, and if we continue going that good way, we'll find rest for our souls. And my next scripture I want to get is Psalms 74 and 4. It said, no, not 4, 2. Salaki, Psalm 74 and 2. Remember thy congregation, which thou hast purchased of old, the rod of thy inheritance, which thou hast redeemed, this Mount Zion, wherein thou hast dwelt. Which, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was with us in the wilderness with Moses, and he only chose Israel. He only chose Mount Zion, which is Israel, because he loved us, because we were the fewest of all people at one point, and we multiplied in captivity, but he only dealt with Israel, and it says in Proverbs Uh, Proverbs 3:5-6, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding, and all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." So if we continue to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and we lean not to our own understanding, and we trust and fear Yahweh Shem Shai, he will direct our paths. He will dwell with us during the times of Jacob's trouble, during the times when all hell breaks. So he'll dwell with us, he'll guide us in that time, you know. Because it says in because when I read that Job 8:8, when it's inquired, I pray thee, searching for our fathers, or searching for the ancient ways, the old paths. It reminded me of the scripture that one of the elders and I read not too long ago. We read a while back when I was at the main house. We read this scripture, and he was telling me about how, to look at the generations of old. Basically, look at Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look at the ones in the Bible. Did they trust in the Lord, and were they not, were they not, did they not trust in the Lord? Were they not defended? Were they not? Didn't the Lord protect them? Didn't the Lord save them out of this, that, and that? Didn't the Lord do this for them? Like you know, all about having faith. It's all about you know, fearing and having faith and fearing Yahweh Shem Shai, But I'm gonna read the scripture. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus, which is Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? And did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So did any of our forefathers ever trust in the Lord and were confounded? And they weren't confounded when they trusted in the Lord. Did any of our forefathers fear Yahweh and were forsaken? That's the question. They feared and had faith in Yahweh Shem Shai and was not forsaken. And whom did he despise that called upon him? And Yahweh Shem Shai, he didn't despise our forefathers that called upon him. And especially if they had faith and feared him and had enough faith where he didn't forsake them, he ended up helping them, saving them, but all I can say, if we have as much faith as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. Basically, we trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and we continue in these in the good way, the old paths. We'll be guided. We'll be guided. We'll receive Yahweh Shem Shai's guidance. So I'm gonna say, there's nothing more to say. I'm gonna say all praise and honor glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, Shimon Kakadash, and double honor to Elder Apostle, great millstone, salutation, Aki, teach all true sincerity, Shalom.